well.ca. I mean, you already knew from the title, but still. So, well, February 2020, no, I believe I would typically name it something along the lines of like the month, the year, and then well. So in this case, it would be well unboxing of February 2022. In the event that I have multiple unboxings, I would say like second, third, whatever. Okay, but that's really the information. Nobody cares about that. I usually do this first thing first in the video, but I don't for the newer videos because of the whole content descriptor system. I mean, I guess I still could, because like, I'd still just have the symbols appear after the knife, but I just decided to do it that way because I just felt like it. Alright, and here we can see that the best view comes after the hardest climb. And it's been packed by Amy. Rest in peace to the plastic cards, because they don't do plastic cards anymore, so it's just paper. And because it's paper, you know what that means? It means that, yeah, it tears just like that. Before, when they used to give you plastic cards, you could at least use those afterwards to pry open electronics. Now, yes, I know 99% of people probably aren't going to be doing that with their cards, but for the 1%ers that do, it's nice to have plastic cards, but whatever. Then again, for the 1%ers that do, they honestly just like actually use proper equipment anyways, but still. Even if you're not using your card to open electronics, we can all agree that a plastic card is better than a paper card. Now, if I were to shine the light in here, you can see what I bought. It's pretty clear, pretty obvious, pretty typical. The only thing that's going to be missing from this order is the soy milk, because I didn't buy any this time because I didn't need to. So let's take a closer look. Really glad that they actually had the 1 liter version of this, because for some reason I didn't see it last time, but now that it's a thing, I gladly hopped on it. Because I think actually no, you know what? I don't know, should I actually pull up the website right now to see the price difference, or should I just leave that out to maybe just throw an edit over the screen? I don't know. Maybe I might do that, maybe not. So yeah, I think I'll just forget about doing that. But I'll just tell you that, at least at the time that I bought this, the 1 liter version was a far better deal than the 500 milliliter version, which would be this one. Toothbrushes. Now you might be wondering why. Why have you been buying toothbrushes lately? Well, actually, no, nobody will catch that. Hold on. I need to actually reword that. I guess the better question would be, why this particular brand and why this particular style? Now, that should actually be the better question to ask. Because to ask why somebody will buy toothbrushes is just a really dumb question. Obviously, for oral hygiene. But for this particular brand and the style, it's because for some reason, the pharmacies and the grocery stores nearby me, they stopped carrying this one. The reason why I like this one so much is because, well, first and foremost, soft is actually soft, not secretly hard like those other brands. And second, I like how they have that protective lid there. For some reason, I don't know why the other brands, they don't have that. So, because of the extra protection and the fact that soft is actually soft, it has me coming back to this brand. And I figured that whenever I'm doing a well order, I should probably get a toothbrush 2 or 3, because honestly, you can't go wrong with that. You just can't. probably take the box off the desk. And we can go over these. Actually, this time I think I'm going to be saving this box, so I'm not going to just ruthlessly throw it away. Now, let's inspect the stuff. No, seriously, I think this is about $8, and then the 500 ml one is, I believe, $5 to $6. So you can see why this is a drastically better deal than the smaller counterparts. Hold on. I was about to open it, I just realized that no, it already has this safety seal here, so I don't need to be too worried about that. My cookies, it says it's best before 2022 May 29, so that means May. For the longest time, whenever I see Ma, it always tripped me up because I'm thinking, is that March or May? But then I believe MR would be March, so yeah, I mean, even if it were actually March and not May, it would have been long done by then anyway, so it's not like I have to be too worried about that. This one, I can't even, oh, never mind, this one's also May as well. Okay, everything looks good in there. Yes, that also looks good. And open these two up. Does it say where it's made? I know Rougier is supposed to be made in Canada, but still. No, I don't think I see anything about where it's made. Do not use if security seal is damaged. So it expires 20... Oh, yes, okay, yeah, this is actually very handy information. I'm actually glad I decided to point this out because I would rather not be using expired alcohol. The lot information is also important too, so in the event of a recall, you will know if this lot is rotten or not, or contaminated, I guess would be the better word. I'm pretty sure this is a part of the same lot too, right? Don't worry, I'm not going to compare all of them, I just want to compare specifically these two, and yes, you can see that they're both parts of the same lot. Actually, no, it's just three. Oh, we can. I can just take just a quick look at this one. Just to see if it's in the same lot. Yes, it's in the same lot. Yeah, because I move my setup a bit. Be careful. Careful with that plastic bag. I'll inspect the masks in a little bit. The brushes. Okay, I was about to trip out because I was like, wait, an expiry date on a toothbrush? I'm like, no. This is a manufacturing date. So this one too also has the lot information. Really handy. So if I line all of these up, you can see that they're all a part of lot 1029S. And they were all manufactured in January 2021. And they're all made in China. That's expected. And now lastly, I want to take a look at these masks. It'll be my first time buying them from Normally I'd get them from United Canada because I'd usually buy the white masks. In fact, I really wanted to actually buy white masks. But here's the problem. You see, for 50 masks, this was $8. Now, if I wanted to buy 50 masks from United Canada, well, first things first, I couldn't because for some reason they said the minimum order is 2. So, by the time I get 2 boxes to get 100 masks, I believe at this time, it's still going to be like $45, somewhere there. I think like 45 to 50. And if you do the math, right, this, I believe, was about $8. So if I were to get 2 boxes of these, you're looking at 16 versus 45 to 50. Actually, I think one time, a couple of days ago, when I was actually contemplating, I did do the math, and it came out to $38 in savings. Now, as much as I love white masks, at this time, I wasn't too sure if paying $38 for white mask is really worth it. I don't know. Maybe in the future I still might go out and get white masks. But for now, I just decided to do the more frugal thing and just buy this one because it does the same thing. Like, they're both 3-ply. They're both made in Canada. Well, actually, is this actually made in Canada though? Let me investigate. Wait, what? Made in China? Oh, shoot. Well, I think you have some explaining to do because they told me these were actually made in Canada, yo. Yeah, so that explains why it's so cheap. Damn. I wonder if I can return this, yo. Oh, shoot. Wow, man, wow. That's why it was so damn cheap. No wonder. Damn! What am I gonna do? Shoot. I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting, but I seriously thought these were made in Canada because when I was on the website, it showed the Canada symbol. But yeah, now I know why. I don't know. Should I just use them just for now, or should I actually return it and just get the white masks, yo? At least those are guaranteed made in Canada. But these now, shoot. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna actually look into maybe returning because honestly, I have no idea if these have graphene or not. I mean, I can further inspect it, I guess. I can read, I suppose, but lightweight, protects against non-toxic dust and particulate contaminants, easy to use and breathe. Can be worn with glasses. Manufactured by Mansfield Medical Distributors. Darn it, I dropped the box. The neighbors must be thinking, whoa, what happened in this house? But, actually, I don't know if I can fiddle with this too much if I plan to return because, like, I mean, I wanted to look inside of it at least, but I don't know, man. I really don't know. Okay, so I'll just damage it a bit. Boy, oh boy. Well, I guess I will just have to make up my mind off camera, but as you can tell from the tone of my voice and the lengthy silences, I am not pleased. I'm not. Now, obviously not everything made in China is toxic, but in the case of the masks, there's no guarantee if these ones are free from like the graphene and other contaminants. Guess I'll have to further look into it. But otherwise, I'm fine with the order. But I really think that should be more careful about applying symbols to certain products next time. I mean, I guess I could have done my own additional research too and look into it further rather than just blindly looking at the Maple Leaf symbol and thinking that it automatically guarantees made in Canada, because in this case it most definitely did not. So that has been it for this unboxing, and now I need to go about with their business. Actually, no, who am I thinking? Who am I kidding? I'm probably thinking of maybe doing another video after this. I don't know. We'll see. Out.